Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on our channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and we need to fix this. I don't know what's going on here, but it needs to be fixed. So let's go ahead and work on this bit at the start of this video, and we might even add a rudder to this as well. Might even add the propellers. We'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and get straight to it, shall we? Alright, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually get rid of this. We need to do this on both sides. This guy all the way backwards to like there. That is quite a lot of stuff we've just deleted. Alright, good. We're going to have to continue deleting that as we go backwards, obviously. And we're just going to get rid of like all of these things. There we go. From there, all the way backwards to the rear end. Very nice. And all of this. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're going to delete a lot of stuff here, including all of these guys going this way. There we go, all the way to the back. And all of these guys as well, going all the way to the back as well. This is crazy. There's a lot to delete, but it sort of needs to happen, so I'm completely fine with doing it. There we go. Awesome. Right, let's go ahead and delete this guy as well, because don't know why it's there. And that's good. So, trying to attach this top piece to this bottom piece might be a bit of a pain. In fact, it is going to be a massive pain in the butt. And I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. You know what, actually, I'm thinking we just have it round off. I know this seems like it's probably going to be quite ugly, and you know what, it might be, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. So, we're going to bring this guy out to there. We're then going to do this guy out to the same place. I hate when it's either, like, very, very far past what you want, or, like, yeah, it's never bang on, anyway. So, let's go ahead and do all of this out to, like, there. Oh, hold on. There, I guess. Yeah, sure. Delete all of these guys as we go. Nice. And now we need to attach it up to there somehow. So, I'm thinking we do legit just do this. It's not really going to be rounded off, per se, but that's alright. There we go. Do that one. And this one, yes, and we're going to continue it round. And, yeah, we'll just have a flat bottom right here. It'll be fine. I'm sure that'll be a-okay. Right, do all of those. Very nice. And now we move on to these guys. Of course, so there's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Oh, wow, there's a few more. Okay, so I can do this, and I can do this. And then we can attach all of those guys together like that. There we go. So, realistically, I don't like it being built this way. However, it looks alright. Like, it looks fine. So, yeah, that's it. We're now going to go ahead and build these guys into here. Yes. And that's fine too, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So, all of these are going to be built into there. If I go ahead and fill all of these guys in and do this, then we'll be fine. Yes. Yeah, okay, right, cool. So let's do that one there, this one right here, and these guys right here. Excellent. And there we go. Back end has been rebuilt. I think that looks okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and change it back. There we go. And now it is the right colors. Honestly, the underside needs to look a lot nicer than that, because that looks really, really weird. So that's what we're going to work on next. Alright, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually delete most of this bit right here. And this bit, and this bit, and this bit. There we go. And we delete all of those guys going across. And I think instead of it being in a bunch of steps, we actually just go ahead and have this guy go up to this guy, and we'll just attach it together. We'll then build a bit of a rudder coming out here and doing something nice. And we'll have the propeller located somewhere here as well. I think that's just the best option, maybe. Alright, so there we go. I have just gone ahead and slapped all of that onto there, so now we need to go ahead and paint all of it. It is maybe going to take some time to paint. Actually, no. We can just go ahead and jug all of these pieces in individually. And once you've done that, it should be pretty good. Alright, there we go. There we go. Go ahead and do these last little pieces right here. And wham! Wait. Wham! There we go. Nice. Alright, cool. And now we just need to shove a bottom into this. So we go to the very edge, like that guy right there. And we do this. There we go. Very nice. And bosh. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and jug that into there. Very nice. And that's all good. So, it doesn't look amazing, to be fair. It looks a little bit like a bathtub, but that's alright. Now we just need to add a big rudder onto this, as well as some propellers. Alright, so I'm thinking we actually delete pretty much all of this section. So we go from there down the middle to here, I guess. And we just delete all of that. From there, we're going to go ahead and paint this white. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and do this guy to begin with. There we go. From there, we're going to do this guy. And we're just going to go ahead and keep building this outwards just a little bit. And that looks good. There we go. All right, cool. Let's go and do this piece. And continue it backwards. I mean, there's just lots of it, so it's fine. It's kind of what we've done at the front anyway, but like a little bit different, I suppose. But there we go. So that's all going to be built out like that. I might even bring like these pieces slightly to the side, outwards as well. And that might make it look a little bit nicer. I'm not sure. Alright, so let's just go ahead and shove one of these guys onto there like this. Yes. We're then going to actually implement a rudder system. I might actually put a propeller in here as well. So let's go ahead and go to prop. Here we go. And I want to use these giant propellers. And I want to shove it sort of like there, I guess. So if I can, let's go ahead and delete this guy. Down to this guy, I guess. And we'll actually shove the rudder, the propeller, in there. There we go. That looks pretty cool. And then once we've done that, we can actually add the main rudder behind it. Alright, so I'm shoving a robotic pivot onto there. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing right here, I do believe. They are currently opposite each other, so we got to press U. There we go. And now they're both the same. Excellent. So let's go ahead and connect this guy up to this guy. We will merge this together. And now we need to build a huge rudder on the back end. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do it, I suppose. We are going to go from here up to pretty much the top. I'm actually going to go ahead and do something like this to begin with, though. And we will actually merge this back up with this. Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, sure. And we'll just shove them onto there. There we go. Very nice. Good. Alright, shove this guy into here, all the way across there. And yeah, now we just need a rudder. So let's go ahead and shove this into here. There we go. And I don't know whether to have it like round off at the top and the bottom, but I'm thinking that maybe. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Delete these guys. We'll shove that onto there. And if I am going to do it at the top, I might as well do it at the top. So there we go. All right, good. We're then going to go ahead and do like, I guess another one of these would be good. So let's go ahead and do that. And also this. There we go. And we'll do this. And then we will do this guy. And this guy. Alright, awesome. Go ahead and do that up to there too. So there's a rudder. We've also got a propeller in there. I think that looks okay. Right, so let's go ahead and paint around this piece because we sort of need to. There we go. And then let's go ahead and jug in the rest of it in a red color. And hopefully that looks good. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks alright? Do you think it looks bad? I don't know yet. I don't actually know yet. We are going to have to paint like this piece like that. There we go. And then we'll paint that guy. We'll paint this guy. And all of this. There we go. All right, good. We're then going to have to paint this and this. And that. There we go. Are we all painted? Maybe the bottom isn't. Ah, the bottom isn't. Very good. All right, there we go. And neither is the backside. So let's do that too. Meow. There we go. Excellent. And this piece down here as well. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and paint that little bit in right there. This little bit in right here. And we're actually going to go ahead and paint this like that. There we go indeedy. All right, that's awesome. It doesn't seem big enough, particularly, to actually be running this. But it looks kind of cool still. Okay, so now that that's done, I think adding a control surface into the rudder is actually a good idea. What I might do is actually add a bunch. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this. Kind of like that. And we're just going to go ahead and start shoving these in. They're not actually going to do anything per se, but we need them. So there we go. If I can continue this upwards, that'd be great. There's one, there's two, and I can't quite fit another one in, so we just box that off. Like this. There we go. I am going to have to paint these as we go, which is fine. So go ahead and just paint that. There we go. Wait, is that working? Yes, it is. And this bit at the bottom. Okay. Main reason I'm doing this is just so that it actually works. Although I suppose I could use something like this. Which I will do. I will do that now. Let's go and delete all of those. Shove that into there like that. We'll go ahead and fill that little bit in right there. And I'm just going to paint this little bit at the bottom. There we go. Alright, cool. That's going to be our rudder. Right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm actually not going to do what I did before where I made it thick. We're actually going to go ahead and go to about this height. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send out a bar really quickly, just like this. And I think the side propellers are going to be mounted... Oh, I don't know. I don't know where we should put them. Around here, I guess? Yeah, sure. So, let's go into there. We'll delete this guy and this guy. And we'll make it white to begin with. Do this. And this. Okay, awesome. And then we can just build it out from there, kind of like this. Okay, awesome. So that guy's coming out. This guy's coming out. I will delete these guys down here. And obviously, we'll do the same thing. Sort of. Like this. Okay, so that guy's going to go in there real quick. I am going to attach the propeller onto there as well, because I can. So we'll get rid of all of these. There we go. Get rid of this. It's unnecessary. Grab one of these guys. Delete this. Just so that we can fit it on. Alright. So, like there. Okay, awesome. And now we just need to build these guys in so that it looks alright. Yes. Alright, do that guy up to there. Including this piece, I suppose. Alright, hold on. Hold on, it's a bit of a struggle. There's a lot to actually delete and put into here, but that's fine. And then we need to just send it down, attach it on, and that'll be a-okay. Alright, do that. Good, I guess. You know, I'm actually going to go ahead and send it all the way up to the top. I am actually going to go ahead and do that. So we need this piece back. And we need to delete this piece, I think. There we go. Alright, so that looks insane, but it will be fine. It looks insane, but it'll be fine. I hope it will anyway. Right, so we're going to paint that around there. Very nice. We're going to delete... probably this guy. And I'm going to start building this out of this color. So we'll shove one of those guys onto there. In fact, two. We're then going to add a 1x4, going backwards and down. And then from there, it is actually going to come back out. So we're going to do this down to there like that, I guess. And we're going to shove that onto there. And then down here, we're going to sort something else out too. So this guy's going to go into here like this. We're going to go ahead and fill all of those guys in, obviously. Delete that guy. There we go. Fill all of this into there. And we'll just do this. There we go. There we go. And I'm thinking we just attach one of those guys onto there. We do this guy right here. And this right there like that. That looks okay. Alright, so I decided to paint those as well. And I think that's a-okay. I think one rudder is still fine for this. And all of these guys are a-okay as well. What we can then do... Oh, I need to paint this. I need to paint this real quick. Yeah! I like the interior being, like, nice, if that makes sense. So everything's the same color inside of here. Which we will change for the engine room and stuff like that, but... Yeah, the bits where we aren't actually going to see are all going to be white, if that makes sense. So, what we need to do now is delete this, going backwards into the actual vessel. Here we go. Very nice. There we go. And then we need to do the same thing here. Yes. And then we just need to add some pipes straight to the inside in the right color. And that will be good. Alright, shove that onto there like so. Bring it into here. We're then going to do the same thing right here, bringing that into there. And then we'll paint the insides of these, obviously. Whoop. And whoop. There we go. And yeah, we can actually just attach those to the engines, and then it should run, I guess. I'm going to just fill in this hole. I don't know why there's a hole there in the first place, but we'll fill that in for now. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below whether you guys think this looks better or worse than it did before. Because I'm actually still unsure. I don't know. This piece looks a little bit weird to me, but I'm sure it's fine. Right, so I've gone ahead and connected it to all three propellers now, which is awesome, and realistically we can actually drive this thing now. Although I do need to connect these guys together, so instead of deleting this and rebuilding all of it for no reason, we're going to go ahead and grab these guys. Same with those guys on this side. we'll just go ahead and cut them until we put them in the right place. Oh, I didn't actually do it on that piece. Undo. I'm gonna do it properly. Do it properly. All right, grab this guy, cut it, move it upwards to the right place there, and merge that together. There we go, and then just delete this guy, and that's fine. So I think all of our boilers are actually in. Everything is actually set down here. They're all connected together, I do believe. And all of that should work. Yes, that's connected. That's fine. The only thing that I'm thinking might not be connected is these guys up here, but they do seem to still be connected. So that's all good. What's this? What is this? Oh, this is upstairs. I forgot. We've actually made this a hell of a lot taller. It's ridiculous. Right, so I'm going to grab this color. And I'm just going to jug the floor real quick. I want everything to be like a flat, easy thing to work on once we start working on things again. Because otherwise, we're going to have so many issues. But yeah, that all looks fine. Let's go ahead and grab this color floor. We'll shove it in down here. There we go. I would like to get rid of all of this red color, if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint all of these. And yeah, then we can actually test it out. We can actually drive it. Although, no, actually we can't, because we still don't have the stability stuff installed. Which we do need to do again. So I'm going to add those little rail things down the sides. Which should sort things out a little bit. And some other stuff needs doing too. But we can totally do that. So, yeah, paint all of these guys. There we go. I don't know if there's anything actually on the deck that will be painted. Because I think it's all covered anyway. Yes, it is. And also, this at the front has been annoying me the whole time. So I'm going to go ahead and finally fill that little bit in. Good. But yeah, so I think the ship is looking a hell of a lot nicer than it used to. So I'm happy with that. And I think it'll actually work a lot nicer than normal. And we'll actually be able to store a lot of passengers on board too, which is great. Look at all this extra room we have. Although some of this is going to be used for the engine room. Some of it. Not all of it. Okay, so I've come back to the old one for now. You see this bit along the sides? It is going to be too long for our new one. However, what I'm going to do is just grab it on one side, and then we can take it to the new vessel and shove it on there, and hopefully, it will actually fit. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. There we go. And we'll shove it on our new one, and hopefully that'll be good. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and shove that one there. We're then going to move over to the other side, and we're going to have to shove that one on too. The issue is that oh, that one pokes out. Hang on. This one pokes out too. Yes, alright, so that's the right place for it. Paste it there. We're then going to merge it in, and then I need to fix it so it actually fits in there correctly. Because if it doesn't, then we got issues. But I think that's fine. I mean, yeah, this piece is going to have to be deleted as it goes all the way down to the front. And we'll replace that with an actual block. But other than that, I mean, we should be good. So delete all that all the way down to there. We're then going to replace it with an actual block all the way back down to the back. Oh, this takes ages to get to the front and back of this thing. It's ridiculous. But this is going to come all the way back here and fit onto there. Doesn't really matter that it doesn't fit in perfectly, but we can fix that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jug this. We'll jug that. There we go. And that's fine. We've now implemented what we had on the old ship on the sides, on the new ship, and it doesn't look terrible. We can definitely fix that. Don't worry about it. So, now what I need to do is to actually make sure that all of these guys, these arrows on the big pieces, are all the right way up, which they are. We can now actually connect those onto our stability system again, and then we'll be stable again. But unfortunately, we're not going to get that sorted today, so, I'm being eaten by a workbench. Let's go ahead and spawn it in here, see if it floats right, and we'll go from there. Alright, so there it is. I think I might have actually spawned it in static, to be honest, because that looks too stable. Let me go ahead and check. Yeah, it was in static, so I am fully expecting this thing to actually fall over this time, but we will see. Yeah, we got a little bit too much weight at the front still. We'll have to sort that out. We really would. We really would do. We have to sort that out. Yeah, so this might tip over. As you guys can see right here, we do need some sort of stability in there as well, which we will probably end up doing. Or we just need more weight at the back to drag it down a bit more. Yikes. Big ol' yikes. But that actually allows us to show the bottom of this thing now, and honestly, I think that's fine. It's not what I would have wanted, per se, but it's what we've got, and I think that's okay. So, yeah. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. We are back to actually having a full hull that we somewhat like, and I'm really happy with it. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.